Yo, here we go again. Duval Bama slash the wind. Our creators. Pulling the old boy up early in the morning again. They always intervening, always serving us, always taking care of us, no matter what we do. Doing everything they do unconditionally and always accepting us as we are unconditionally, whether we build up or tear down. Nothing better than our creators. But back to this old boy. My daily devotion. Always loving me, myself, unconditionally. So it's early in the morning. Guess I had a little message that was given to me. So here it goes. You know, we're in a situation or times where everything seems to be just spiraling down. But we've been here before because this is where we live. So now, what happens when you spiral down? Eventually you hit the bottom. What happens after you hit the bottom? You stay on the bottom, or things start to, like a seed falling to the ground, starts to sprout and grow. And I guess it's time for us to sprout and grow, because I feel like we have bottomed out. So, see a lot of rich and famous people doing a lot of things to help people. And, you know, some are doing it, you know, in the public eye, others because of who they are, and they seek no notoriety. And not saying that those who do it in the public eye are seeking notoriety, because I don't think that's what it's all about. They're actually trying to help. And we've had this done in the past, and look where we're at. Still ground zero, waiting for the seeds to sprout. So I'm just asking all of our family, you know, as far as we're all people of colors, as I see it, black, red, brown, white, yellow, pink, mulatto, we're all people of color. Everything has color. It's not just black and white. So I just feel we need to channel our donations into more constructive things. Dispense with all the talk. We've been doing that for years. All the surveys, all the data. Let's do something constructive. You know, there are many jobs. You know, I'm in, you know, Jacksonville, call it Duval, Florida. And the other day I was watching a news program, and they said they had, I think, over 1,500 coding jobs. So I'm thinking, man, if I was a young person again, and the way, you know, government jobs are going now, the first thing I would do is look for a job that, you know, people aren't gravitating to, knowing that the difficulty level would probably be high, but the income level would be high also. And like most people, you know, we're all about working, but we're all about, you know, making as much as we can to live our best lives. So I ask all donators to donate or invest in, you know, advanced vocational trade training for, you know, people who are on the bottom trying to make it. You know, you may get some game bangers, or you may get some of these young guys who, you know, not say college prone. Believe me, I wasn't either. I tried college. No, I didn't graduate. But did pretty good for myself. Like a lot of you guys, like a lot of you have done, you know, you use your talents, be it singing, cooking, or one of your whatever your talent is, and you pooled it into a lot of you millions of dollars. So you know where I'm coming from. So I just feel like, you know, it's time for us to invest in the community in ways that not only will benefit the occupants of the communities, but we in turn will see a return on our investments. And I'm definitely about getting a return on my investments. That's why I put a little bit of money in the stock market. And you better bet I got a whole lot of it in the plant foods. And I must say, I was able to get in on that initial Beyond Meats when they went public. Made a little bit of money. And trying to wait on some of these other IPs to go public so I can make a little bit of more money. Like I say, that's just a uneducated guy who, like all of us, were born into a world of knowing nothing, that decided to learn something that was beneficial for myself. And I think there are many people out there who, like I said, not interested in becoming, you know, doctors or lawyers or, you know, having jobs that takes a lot of education. They want to get into something simple, and maybe, you know, they probably realize it's going to take a little bit of work, but, you know, something simple where they can actually go in and make a little money. And I feel like if we donate to causes that will, you know, invest in them, learning skills to make more money, we don't have to worry about a wage gap. We don't have to worry about this racism. We don't have to worry about these bankers, whether they'll give us a loan or worry about our credit score. Once we start making the money, they'll gravitate to us. And we can rebuild our communities, maybe stop some of this, you know, black on black crime, or people on people crime, dispense with all these protests, all the looting and the vandalism, you know, which usually stems from people people being deprived, and make things better for everyone. So it's going to start with the donations and the hiring of the professionals that will come in and have the patience to work with our youth, and even some of our, you know, people who maybe not as old as me, but people who are older that need training because they've lost their jobs or other situations have arisen, that they have to do something different because maybe where they're at is just not ensuring they have enough income to live a better life. Well, it's as simple as that. You know, we can reach out. It's easy. You know, it's just like when I used to go to church. It's easy to put an offering in that or put a tithe in that little love envelope and then say, okay, I did my part. It's going to take more than that. You know, don't waste your money. You know, I feel like most people, we don't want handouts. We talk about reparations and all this stuff. All the government needs to do is just thinking about doing handouts, do some training. You know, you have all the data. You know what jobs are available. You know what's needed. And all you need to do is just go into these communities, and if you need to solicit help from some of the people who are willing to help and set up programs where people can actually better themselves through their own efforts. I think it'll work wonders for all of us. Like I said, man, I don't know where these words coming from. I ain't got no script. And it ain't definitely coming from this Bama. So our creator's got to be intervening. And maybe they're just using this over us to say what they would hope would happen, knowing that they will not force anything upon us. It has to be our choice. And as I said earlier, many of you are already making the choice to give, to help, to reach out, to lift up. So, like I said, why not make sure your giving is not in vain? That you actually seeing people get trained and walk into better paying jobs and walk out of the McDonald's, the Burger Kings, the Pizza Huts. And believe me, I'm not condemning those places, but I'm not promoting them either. I'm all about plant foods. Shout out to 2020. Feed the children plant foods. But there was a time I was there too. So, like I said, I'm not condemning or condoning anything, not twisting any arms, not begging, not pleading. They're your dollars, and how you choose to spend them and use them is your choice. But let's make a difference. I'm just waking up early in the morning, being a 66-year-old crazy old guy, hoping one day to make it to what they call it, the promised land. I'm already there. I ain't waiting for it, but doing my best to just satisfy creators in my way. That's what it's all about with me. And people ask me, why you say God? Why don't you say Lord? Why don't you say Jesus? Why don't you say, some of the others, the Buddha, the Allahs? And, all I can say is 400 plus years, my ancestors have been calling on all these religious beings. All their callings, all their prayers left unanswered. But now things seem to be taking a turn for, I guess I can say that word, taking a turn for the better. It's like trees and leaves falling. Unfortunately, many leaves are falling, and many more will have to fall. Like I said, 400 plus years, we've all seen leaves in our family fall. And we're hoping that we'll see the eventual outcome or see how this movie ends. But who knows? I'm 66. This leaf right here still hanging tight on the tree, but new life is sprouting. So that means that old leaves have to fall. But before I fall, I just hope to leave my footprint, leave my message, do what I have to do. Tell about these creators. Talk about these plant foods. Talk about telling these people who say they're suffering, get off your butt, get into vocational training. Stop saying, oh, we need to make $20 an hour. Get into vocational training, learn that coding, and learn air conditioning, refrigeration, become an electrician, mechanic, make that 60 or 70 plus a year. May not make the 100, but 60 is a whole lot of pennies. Yeah, you got the Bama here talking smack early in the morning. But it's Sunday. It's raining here. It's early in the morning, like I said. All I did was throw on the jacket, washing a load of clothes, go in here and eat something, excuse this expression, take that potty break, and dive back into sleep. Yeah, we up out of here. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, rich and famous celebrity family, appreciate what y'all do. In the scenes, behind the scenes, we know you're probably doing more than we could even talk about, but we won't go there. That's between you and the creators. And as your success grows, I guess your giving will grow. But like I said, let's give in a manner that we get results. Because you worked hard for your money. And learning songs, singing songs, dancing, being lawyers, being accountants, being whatever kind of profession you have. It took hard work being athletes. So it's time for the people who say they're deprived to realize that they got to put in hard work too. And if they really want to make the dollars they say they want to make, then they got to make a sacrifice, just like an athlete. Athlete can't just wait until training camp starts to be in train to go to work. Same with any other profession. So it's easy to just walk in maybe and flip burgers, but the more money you make, the more is required of you to sacrifice of yourself. So that's what it's all about. And really and truly, there's no easy way, but there's a way to satisfy self. And I feel like that's the most important thing we need to do. Satisfy ourselves by fulfilling our purpose for being here. And of course, let me add my last part. Please don't lie. Man, I've lied. I've been a liar. Never again. Lies and liars get people hurt and/or killed. That's why I can never lie again. And I can never entertain liars knowingly. I'm running away from you. Like I say, I don't want to get hurt, and I don't want to hurt anyone. But if it's a situation I can't avoid, you got to do what you got to do. Do Alabama's likes to win. We up out of here. Hope y'all take the time to listen to this crazy video. I got to go back and listen to it to myself. Like I said, this is no script, so I don't even know what I said. Early morning. We up out of here. Appreciate our creators intervening, taking care of us, serving us, hearing us, and doing it in a way where the way they always do it, not hurting any of us. Hopefully one day we'll be like that. Not now, but maybe 2020. Feed your children plant foods. Keep loving yourself unconditionally. Keep being you. Knowing that's the way your creators, our creators, meant it to be. We up out of here. Bye.